Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to you all on this exciting episode of the For Life Expert Speaker Program. So, as we all know, For Life is the immune system company, and we are dedicated to promoting healthy living and immunity. So, our core values revolve around science, success, service, and satisfaction. So, I'm your host, Shweta Chandani. I'm the product lead and training lead for Life India. And today we have a very important session as we delve into the significance of World Health Day. And joining us today is a very special person. The guest speaker for us today is Ms. Shobha Shastry. She is a renowned nutritionist and a certified diabetes educator. She has a master's degree in foods and nutrition, and she has a wealth of experience in nutraceutical industry, nutrition industry, as well as medical communication. So Shobha has also been at the forefront of advocating healthier living. She has also been a speaker at the TV show for advocating healthy living and busting myths about different diets that are available these days. Welcome to the talk show, Shobha, and we are really happy to have you on the show once again.
Thank you so much, Shweta, for such a glorious introduction. And what better time and what a better topic to discuss on World Health Day. So thank you. It's completely my pleasure to have you, to be on the show.
Wow. So World Health Day, as we all know, is celebrated on 7th of April each year. It serves as an opportunity to raise awareness about health-related issues and advocate for improvements in global health. By global health, we means all the parts of the world, as well as in the urban, rural, and tribal population. So as we all know, health is something which is affected at all the areas. It doesn't see socio-economic status. So health is something which is affecting all of us. So World Health Day, this year's theme is My Health, My Right, which means it emphasizes a fundamental truth, which is access to good health, which is a basic human right. So we all deserve to live healthy lives, no matter who we are and where we live and what we do. So this World Health Day, let's take a stand together. So Shobha, my first question to you would be, in the urban settings, what as we as individuals, how can we participate in the World Health Day 2024? Because we also have a lot of affiliates with us who help us in doing a lot of health advocacy. So how can we as individuals help and contribute?
So, Shweta, what a very important point you told about World Health Day and the importance of health, because health is at the core of everything. Now, think about the word dis-ease. What is it? It just means that you're not at ease, you're not comfortable. Anything that makes you uncomfortable or diseased will hamper your quality at anything. Your quality of interactions at work, your quality of interactions in everyday life, your quality of interaction with your children, with your family, everything is hampered because when a person is diseased or feeling uncomfortable, whatever be the condition, they are only thinking about themselves, they're only thinking about their condition, and it's a complex interplay of physical and mental problems. So health is at the center of everything, and as urban people, our life is on a fast forward. We are always living in a fast forward. There's always the race to prove yourself to be better, the race to reach office on time, the race to submit something on time, the race to complete your assignments for students. So it's always a race. In this pursuit, the chance or the opportunity to eat healthy, to slow down, to think, to be calm, everything takes a backseat. So on World Health Day, the one thing that we can take a pledge is for ourselves to focus the spotlight back on you. Because when you feel healthy, and it could be anyone, including a student, as young or as old, in people who are working, men who are working, women who are, working or tending to a family, anyone, or even old people, it is time to focus the spotlight back on you. Once you start eating healthy, you start mindfully living your life, is when you will start doing it or advocating the same for others. And then it is like a cycle, once you start eating healthy, you will stock up healthy food, you will stock up healthy things at home. Your family will be educated on what to eat well, healthy. They will go and talk to their friends, they will go talk to their colleagues, they will go talk to their schoolmates, everything. So it's like a cycle which keeps on repeating. So that is the pledge that we can take. And as urban people, The first thing is to eat well, to feel well, and to live life to the fullest.
Exactly. So I think change is something which comes from yourself first. So जैसे अगर आप खुद motivated हैं, then only you can motivate other people. And taking charge of your own health is something by prioritizing your own well-being, you become an advocate for the healthier world itself. So ये ऐसा है, as you said, कि it's like a chain reaction. तो आप healthy हैं, आपकी family healthy है, and you can also advocate the same for people around you. So, Shobha, what's your take on micronutrient deficiencies?
So that is something, India has always had a problem with, Shweta.
Exactly.
So there's a term for it also, hidden hunger.
Yeah.
Think about it. If you're hungry, what would you do? Or anyone would just go and eat something, say a vada pav, or say, some cake slice, or something that is easily available. Because what else is easily available is something like this. That will keep you full. But notice the composition of that. It's only filled with macronutrients, such as carbohydrates first, fat second, protein to as good as nahi hai, and leave alone vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, superfoods, wo to hai hi nahi. I am sure I have spoken to so many people, I consult people, and they don't even know what antioxidants are and what do they do. And vitamins and minerals, people know, हाँ, हम लोग अभी संतरा खा लेते हैं कभी, we eat guava खा लेते हैं, चिक्कू खा लेते हैं. But what they realize is, for them to get, say, a basic vitamin C, your guava or your lemon are good sources, yes, but you need a lot more than just that. Same with protein. One egg या two egg खाने से protein, I have eaten a protein filled diet, ऐसा नहीं होता है. And micronutrients पे तो information है ही नहीं. So it is high time. And how does it manifest? Because ये तो people don't know, life चलती रहती है, but it manifests as tired. Oh, I'm so tired. I could not wake up yesterday. Oh, you know what? I'm not able to recollect what I was thinking. I have brain fog, forgetting what they were going to do, extreme tiredness. Yeah, falling sick. मतलब जो भी flu हो गया, cold हो गया regularly is also a sign that people are micronutrient deficient. So
Yes.
that is something that requires, मतलब if there is an alarm that can be put,
Yes.
it
And the
needs.
worst part is about hidden hunger or micronutrient deficiencies is वो जो सीवियर फॉर्म में जब तक आता है तब तक आपके आधे से ज्यादा बाल झड़ चुके होते हैं, आपके एनर्जी लेवल्स लो होते हैं, आपके घुटने दर्द कर रहे होते हैं, आपकी एनर्जी लेवल्स, मेटाबॉलिज्म लो है, मेंटल फॉग है एकदम. जो माइक्रोन्यूट्रिएंट डेफिशिएंसीज है ना, दे कैन ओनली बी तब इतने सीवियर डेफिशिएंट जब आप हो जाते हो तब आप फिजिशियन के पास जाते हो. देन दे राइट यू द सप्लीमेंट्स विच आर टारगेटेड for your health needs, and then you go about it. So I think we should all make it a practice to take supplements on a regular basis. A basic multivitamin is something which I think everyone should take, right? What do you think about it?
Exactly. मतलब something simple, ठीक है? Sometimes you will feel low. अरे आज तो मुझे बहुत low feel हो रहा है. I don't feel motivated enough. I don't feel like that drive is there. ये वाला feeling also can be tied back to micronutrient deficiency.
Yes,
You might be.
exactly. And in fact, what a vitamin D deficiency, so many studies say that it is linked to, your mental health, your immunity. आपका बहुत सा, when you have severe micronutrient deficiencies, people also felt that the depression symptoms come in. So,
Exactly.
in the time of pandemic, a lot of people were given vitamin D because there was no sunlight exposure. People were sitting at home. A lot of mental health related issues were also coming up. Yeah, because micronutrient deficiencies है, B12 है, vitamin D, iron, vitamin A. ये तो ऐसे हैं कि these are really really common, and I think for that everyone should take at least the maintenance dosages of micronutrients. What do you say about it?
Indeed. मतलब our quality of food, the pollution, everything ensures कि मतलब हमारा on two levels we fail. एक तो अपना quality of food that we eat, that has gone down, that has become substandard. Secondly, how is our health? मतलब when you are deficient, so I will give you an example of magnesium. Now, magnesium is required for over 300 body functions. B complex vitamins are required to produce the digestive enzymes जिससे we can digest our food. Now, consider a person who's been eating convenience foods when they are hungry. They are deficient in all of this, which means even if they eat, for example, चलो आज एक fruit platter खा लेता हूँ, या आज मैं salad खा लेता हूँ, या let me have a protein shake. ऐसे पे भी they are not able to digest it, they are not able to absorb it. तो क्या फायदा हुआ? So micronutrients are doing much more in our body, जिसका visible symptoms are, as you said, tiredness, loss of hair, skin becomes dull. But inside our body, the damage is all grave. That we are not digest something. So it is
see, आपकी फूड जो है वो ही अगर प्रॉपरली एनर्जी में कन्वर्ट नहीं हो रहा है तो आप जो खा रहे हैं उसका मतलब क्या है? सो आई थिंक
exactly
बी वाइटामिन जो है वो बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट प्ले करते हैं टू कन्वर्ट फूड इनटू एनर्जी। अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस आपका होमोसिस्टीन बना रहता है, बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जो दे वर्क इन सिनर्जी, दे वर्क इन टुगेदरनेस। ऐसा नहीं है कि यार आज विटामिन डी ले लिया तो हड्डियां मजबूत हो जाएंगी। Vitamin
correct.
D, phosphorus, calcium, all of them together, they play a very big role in, keeping your overall health at a good place, in a good shape.
Correct. Like for example, D with vitamin K is important.
Yes.
Then vitamin C with glutathione and collagen is important because ये सब कुछ. So it's only when one is present, the other can do the job, and it is like a combination. ये सारा मिलके ही it will show all the effect. So it.
So for मेरे हिसाब से I think एक basic vitamin and mineral complex everyone should take along with the protein. ये तो ऐसा है कि this is basic along with something which balances your immunity.
Correct.
So for me, that's something which is a part of a healthy living. For me, it is.
Correct. Exactly. Correct. And most of the Indians, 70 to 80% of Indians, like every year वो study निकलती है
Yes.
कि इतने Indians are deficient, इतने percent Indians, and we have never gone down. ऐसे नहीं कि okay, protein literacy has grown up.
No.
Yes, there is improved knowledge, but there is no action. So people are still deficient. मतलब आज agreed there is a revolution happening when it comes to education. Social media influencers are educating, but people.
Still, there is a way to go.
Exactly, there's a long way to
Long way
go.
to go. Yeah. तो मतलब प्रोटीन की जब आप बात करो तो इंडियंस ऐसे हैं, वी आर लाइक फ्लेक्सिटेरियंस, वी कैन से कि यार आज खा लिया, कल नहीं खाया, आज सोमवार है, आज गुरुवार है, आज ये है वो है, ओके फाइन। उसके अलावा भी अगर आप खा रहे हो प्रोटीन, गुड क्वालिटी ऑफ प्रोटीन इफ यू ईटिंग, उसमें भी क्या होता है, यार थोड़ा सा पनीर लेंगे, ले लिया और पूरा फैमिली में डिवाइड हो गया, एक क्यूब जो आता है वो कहाँ
Exactly.
से आपको प्रोटीन मिलेगा यार? यू आर टेकिंग स्मॉल अमाउंट ऑफ चिकन एंड इट इज डिवाइडेड इनटू द होल फैमिली एंड यू आर सेइंग दैट वी आर ईटिंग गुड अमाउंट ऑफ प्रोटीन। आई थिंक दैट इज नॉट इनफ। तो मतलब जैसे अगर अपन कहते हैं 0.8 टू 1 ग्राम्स पर केजी ऑफ बॉडी वेट यू शुड बी ईटिंग प्रोटीन। इंडिया में देखो कितना हम लोग कम खाते हैं। अगर आप अपनी डाइट को भी मेजर करोगे, इतने सारे एप्स आते हैं। आई थिंक व्हाट डू यू थिंक? आई थिंक आप तो इतने सारे क्लाइंट्स देखते हो डेली बेसिस पे, व्हाट इज योर एक्सपीरियंस रिगार्डिंग दैट?
So you're completely right. मतलब even non-vegetarians are not proper non-vegetarians. There is cultural beliefs. Then there are, अभी गर्मी है तो I can't eat too much. It's very heat producing. ऐसे बोल के नहीं खाते. And then secondly, people there are aversions to eating non-veg क्योंकि नहीं खाना है. Although yes, plant sources are also there. You can always supplement with whey protein or soy protein, even pea protein, rice protein, milta hai sab kuch.
Yeah.
But that effort to incorporate in the diet, matlab, that is not there. Where people have to be educated that, okay, you start your day with a poha or upma. They are not protein sources.
Yeah.
आपको 2 घंटे में भूख लगने ही वाला है. Then go and something again, which is like जो अवेलेबल है, सैंडविच खा लिया, पिज्जा खा लिया, कुछ स्लाइस खा लिया, ऐसे you will continue to eat, which is again low in protein. Again the 2 hour hungry, that cycle will continue. शुरू करके and see how it makes a world of a difference.
Yeah. So जैसा कि आपने बोला soy protein, whey protein. So we also in 4Life we have a supplement called as 4Life NutraShake. It comes in vanilla flavor. I think you have also tried it, Shobha. And it comes with soy protein and whey protein. The best part is it comes with PDCAS4 number 1. That means it is really good, better absorbed in the body. Amino acid profile उसका काफी अच्छा होता है. Only those brands are given the PDCAS4 number 1. So our protein has PDCAS number 1 and it's a combination of whey and soy protein with vitamins, minerals and fiber in it. So it keeps you feeling of fullness is there for long hours. So I think with a regular poha or upma, if you have one shake of NutraShake and you're good to go for the entire day, I think.
Yes, that's actually a very convenient option also.
Yeah. So, how does nutrition play a crucial role in promoting overall health and well-being, particularly on World Health Day that we have discussed? So, can you share some practical tips for listeners to incorporate healthier eating habits? है ना, रूटीन में आप हेल्थियर ईटिंग हैबिट्स को कैसे ला सकते हो, उसके बारे में आप थोड़ा बताइए।
करेक्ट। नाउ हेल्दी ईटिंग बोल लिया तो लोग बोलेंगे अरे बाप रे, अब तो एकदम इससे कॉम्प्लिकेटेड कुछ डाइट खाना पड़ेगा, सैलड खाना पड़ेगा। ऐसे बिल्कुल नहीं है। इनफैक्ट समथिंग सिंपल के घर का खाना खाओ, लेकिन माइंडफुली खाओ एंड प्लान करके खाओ। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इवन इफ यू आर थिंकिंग ठीक है आज मैं सब्जी बनाने जा रहा हूँ, थिंक अबाउट इट, ये इसमें प्रोटीन कितना है। आस्क द क्वेश्चन, प्रोटीन है क्या इसमें? डज द सब्जी हैव प्रोटीन? दाल, सी दाल इज नॉट अ मेजर सोर्स ऑफ, इट इज प्रोटीन बट इट ऑल्सो हैज अ लॉट ऑफ कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स. So and ask yourself, only dal is enough क्या? मतलब if I'm having rice, dal and sabzi, is dal the source of protein? That means it is less. So let me plan something कि मैं कुछ सोया का सब्जी बना दूं या पनीर की सब्जी बना दूं और दाल बना दूं या चिकन का कुछ सब्जी बना दूं. So planning ahead is the key.
Yeah.
And प्लान करेंगे तो दिस इज, वी विल मेक रैश फूड चॉइसेस, जो बाहर मिल गया खा लिया, कन्वीनियंस फूड खा लिया. प्लान पूरा कर लीजिए, 6 दिन के लिए प्लान कीजिए. वन डे यू कैन कीप इट फ्लेक्सिबल बिकॉज व्हाट इज लाइफ फॉर मेनी पीपल, फूड इज द सेंटर ऑफ एवरीथिंग.
Yeah,
ये
especially in India, we love food. हमारी सारी चीजें फूड के अराउंड ही रिवॉल्व करती है.
exactly. So one day you can let loose. Now that can be their choice. It can be a weekend or it can be a day. Similarly, small tips and tricks like starting your food with some sort of salad, sprout salad. ठीक है, कच्चा नहीं तो फिर at least parboil it, eat it along with that. Or apple cider vinegar with water also has shown very well, मतलब research driven है, that it reduces blood sugar spikes. So ये सब छोटे छोटे चीजें like starting your day with a protein source will ensure कि आप वो 2 घंटे वाला साइकिल को ब्रेक कर दोगे.
Exactly.
या apple cider vinegar before meals. So the best way to do it is having apple cider on your salad and eating. That is like the best way. By the time half an hour में lunch का time आएगा, you will realize that इतना भी भूख नहीं है मुझको, I can continue, cut it down.
Control those hunger pangs with these tricks, right?
Exactly. And then drinking enough water and sleeping well, because sleep, if it is disturbed, again your food cycle is also disturbed, because then you tend to eat at odd hours, and again your body is busy digesting it at odd hours. Then it's a very vicious cycle one doesn't want to get into.
Yeah.
So overall living में meal planning is one, sleeping well, small tips and tricks like starting your day with protein. It could be nuts also, soaked nuts खा सकते हैं. And keeping an eye out like apple cider vinegar and working out. कुछ भी करके walking हो जाए, या फिर gym लगा लो, या फिर running कर लो, कुछ ना कुछ तो at least something has to be done to keep our joints healthy.
Wonderful practical tips and tricks. So, as a nutritionist, what are some of the common misconceptions about the diet and nutrition that you encounter, and how do you address them? You are getting so many people on a daily basis. How do you handle these misconceptions, and what are the common myths that revolve around in this industry?
So one of the most common myth is मैं तो weight नहीं lift करूंगी, especially among women, because it will make me look muscular like a man. Proteins में तो steroids है शायद, it is having some steroids, so how I will not take any protein powder. पता नहीं इसमें क्या मिलाया है. Third one is again, salad. चलो मैं आज इतना भर के salad खा लूंगा. So there is a problem with everything. One, lifting weights is the way to go, because not only does it build muscles for ladies also, उससे क्या होता है, अपना joints are also supple. We are able to move. So suddenly, if you're picking something up from the back, but if you lift weight, if you are flexible, you will be able to without a moch which lasts for a week.
Exactly. So
it helps.
Is something आपकी aging अच्छी होती है उससे, right?
Exactly. Blood sugar control में रहता है. Your muscle would mean so at every age, from 20 to 40, if you think about working out, your blood sugar is in control. You have more energy. You are more strong to deal with the day, to travel, to jump here and there, to have long working hours, to study hard. So that is a benefit for post 40 or post 50, because then they get into the perimenopause and menopausal stage. So working out would mean that your जो भी अपने hormonal symptoms है, hormonal upsets है, we'll be able to balance it out, because most of the fat that we deposit are also hormone deposits, because fat lets a lot of releases a lot of hormones.
Mm-hmm.
That problem comes in. But if you're working out, you have more muscle than fat.
Yeah.
And protein, spoke that protein khane se, there is no steroid, nothing in protein. Everyone can read the labels. There is no, matlab, all those people you see who are, bodybuilder level, they may be taking it, but they also lift a lot of weights. If you notice the
Mm-hmm.
effort in the gym, it's not just one singular thing. And labels पढ़ लो, labels पे तो ऐसे कुछ भी नहीं है. And protein powder, protein shake is one of the easiest way to incorporate. एक साथ आपको 30 ग्राम से एक साथ आपको 20 ग्राम्स प्रोटीन, तो 20 to 30 ग्राम्स तो एक स्कूप दे ही देता है. You get a bulk of that. Imagine you have to eat so much for that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Salads. Yes, it is important to include salads in the diet, but excess khane se many people have stomach upsets also. So
Okay.
that is very
So
to eat.
moderation is the key.
Exactly, varna bloating and all of that. Start slow, start small, but start. That's about it. So these are some of the myths that I clear out. And yeah, protein and upma is very good breakfast options. No, we need to start having more protein rich options.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. So,
That's some of the ones.
considering the widespread presence of micronutrient deficiencies, a lot of communicable health related challenges, and increasing pollution. So, what are your thoughts as a nutritionist on the use of supplements in addressing these challenges? What do you think about it?
Definitely. I mean, I would say that we should explore supplements. Now, I'll tell you why I may come across as someone who's supporting supplements, but as a nutritionist who has also her, I have to take care of myself also. I also believe in supplementation because I take a lot of supplements myself. Now, something very simple. Chromium is a micronutrient. It's very good to address diabetes. मतलब
Yeah,
chromium तो जो ब्रोकली में आपको थोड़ा बहुत मिल जाता है, बट नाउ यू डोंट नो हाउ मच ब्रोकली यू नीड टू ईट टू गेट दैट काइंड
like
ऑफ
that much
chromium.
of chromium. Yeah.
Similarly, now there are some herbs like berberry. There are many things which are coming up,
Yeah.
like hai, ya phir, even apple cider vinegar for that. So all
Hmm.
these are items, but you need a lot more, and you need very good quantity of it for it to show effect. इससे
Yeah.
अच्छा, and all of our digestion is compromised. We don't know how well we are absorbing what we are eating. So इसके
Hmm.
लिए when you supplements, you would still argue that my digestion is so problematic. How will I absorb it from supplements?
Yeah,
But,
exactly.
but supplements are made in such a way, they are purified forms of it, such that you can even if you absorb 20% of it, you're still getting a lot more
Lot
than
more.
what the food.
Yeah.
Food
So
is the way to
what's
go.
your take on like omega fatty acids and all that, by diet and by supplements?
In like that is one prime example of how food also provides you something, but you need to have that extra push. For example, fish,
Mhm.
the kind of fish you eat, many times your top feeder fish are high in mercury. So when you're
Yeah.
eating that, you're also ingesting so much of heavy metals.
Hmm.
And उसमें कितना आपको ओमेगा 3 कन्वर्ट कर रहा है अपना बॉडी, कितना ओमेगा 3 आपको मिल रहा है, इज नॉट, you don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Versus the when you take a supplement, it's
Hmm.
very clearly labeled how much of omega 3 or omega DHA EPA you
Hmm.
get,
Hmm. Hmm.
how is it purified. There are a lot of these companies like which have purity certificates and studies and everything coming in.
Yeah.
So
So we also have, we have this essential fatty acid complex, which is a combination of omega 6 and 3. The ratio is so perfect, higher amount of omega 6 as compared to omega 3, which is an ideal ratio for your heart health, brain health, overall good health for the hair, skin, nails. और ये जो product है ना, it contains ultra pure omega 3 fatty acids and combine the highest grade fish oils. That means which meet or exceed the current standards for heavy metals, including mercury and PCBs. So ये जो है, this is well researched. उसके बाद only we are saying this. Apart from that, it also has good amount of resolvents and protectants, which are really good for the immunity. So this product, which is essential fatty acid complex, it was compared with the other leading brands, and it was seen that it is, meeting or exceeding the current standards for heavy metals, including mercury and PCBs. इसके अलावा it has good amount of protectants and resolvents which are really good for the immunity. और जैसा कि आपने कहा कि कितना आपको खाना है तो आपको उतना अमाउंट ऑफ ओमेगा मिलेगा. तो अगर मैं इस प्रोडक्ट की स्पेसिफिकली इफ आई टॉक अबाउट इट, So you have to take 2 soft gels in a day. और जो 2 soft gels हैं, it is equivalent to 4 cans of yellowfin tuna, or you can say 2 tails of the northern lobster. So it's really, no one would eat it. Or you can say 1 fillet of pink salmon which is cooked or dry heat. और इंडिया में जो हम बनाते हैं, what we do is we cook it in too much of oil, heating it too much and losing all the nutrients out of it. So omega, I think, can be a very wonderful option for getting those omega fatty acids. So supplements can be a good option.
Correct. In fact, even one doesn't have to have heart disease, or one doesn't have to have diabetes. Even people who work out, even who lead a healthy lifestyle, or those who eat out a lot, they
Yes.
can also omega-3 supplementation. So yes, indeed, we have to. I mean, and vegetarians, yes, they also, if they are okay to incorporate fish oil supplements, I would highly suggest yes, because we are anyway deficient, and our sources like flaxseed and all of them, it again depends on the body कि body convert कर
हाँ
पाता है कि
हाँ हाँ हाँ.
to leave it on that. I mean, that is one big question mark कि हो रहा है कि नहीं. So उससे अच्छा, if it is possible, then definitely supplementation, omega-3 supplementation can be explored, should be explored.
Yeah. And what about the non-communicable diseases, health issues that we are facing globally as well as in India? What do you think about supplementation in those cases? Because a lot of herbs, botanical extracts, and vitamins, minerals are coming. With 4 Life, we have a combination in the targeted range that we have.
Yes, definitely it helps. I mean, as I said, like there are many research coming up, like berberry for diabetes, yeah, chromium for diabetes,
Yes.
magnesium, bone problem, sleep problem, constipation problems. So yes, sab kuch, there are a lot of research. It is well backed, and indeed, people should explore and non-communicable because of diet and lifestyle. So there are two aspects of their life which they have to improve. One is the diet, eat healthy, ensure that you're bridging your gap by having supplementation, and have an active lifestyle. ये कर लेंगे ना तो फिर that is, so you don't have these non-communicable diseases or like diabetes or heart disease or whatever it is. You don't have, then you prolong, I mean, you prevent it for as long as possible, or even if someone has already got it, they manage it well, or they keep it under control very well.
Yeah. So, what are some of the key dietary considerations for maintaining a strong immune system, especially in light of the current global health challenges that we are facing?
Once since the pandemic, every time there's a new variant of something or the other coming up.
Yeah.
Every time the flu season is dreaded, मतलब हर बार change हो रहा है weather, उसमें तभी सबको problem हो जाता है. So basically, I would suggest is to as it is a non-dietary and lifestyle, ये कि have your flu vaccines up to date. I know that doesn't protect against every strain, but it's still better, and it still will protect you against most. And following that, having, so most of your diet which you eat, most of the food that you eat, convenience food या जो भी fried foods है, they are also highly inflammatory.
Yeah.
And core of everything. तो inflammation क्या होता है? Basically, our body में आग लग गया हो types. So our immune system is trying very hard to douse it. Now think about having that one vada pav, and you're actually putting your body on fire, and your immune system is deployed to use it. Now this tired immune system, and you contract something, you have a cold or flu. Now this tired immune system is not able to do the fight because it has become tired fighting something else. So why would anyone want to, matlab, as far as possible, have as less inflammatory foods, have like omega-3 is anti-inflammatory, fiber, if you incorporate, is anti-inflammatory. Then you can also think about very vitamins and minerals. Colorful fruits and vegetables are anti-inflammatory. All the colors that you can see, choose the brightest of the fruits, brightest of the vegetables, like green leafy hair, tomato be the brightest of the tomato, rather than kacha pakka types. So it is a lot more than just eating healthy. It's about choosing a color. मतलब ऐसे सोचो कि आप color palette choose कर रहे हो, and having a lot of these good vitamins, minerals, and your omega-3. So all this will help in protecting yourself from pollution. And also other ways to protect your lung capacity by, by wearing a mask or, all those kind of things. But diet wise, this is what I would say.
Okay. So for the, we have this range in Food Life called as targeted range. So we have specific, products for the organ systems, for supporting the organ system. For example, for supporting the glucose and endocrine system health, we have glucose. For supporting the respiratory health, we have transfer factor lung. And then for supporting, for example, if you say the cardiovascular health or managing your blood pressure, so we have a product called as 4-Life Transfer Factor Cardio. So basically, our targeted range is something which is addressing the, it's supporting the health related challenges that we are facing. So we do not say the products are designed to treat, cure, or prevent a disease, but yes, they give a wonderful, phenomenal balancing support to your body. And as we are speaking about immunity and immune system, as we have a molecule which is there in most of the products that we have, which is called as transfer factors. It helps in balancing the immune system. So we have these transfer factors extracted from cow colostrum and chicken egg yolk, and they have been clinically proven to activate the immune system within 2 hours. So this is I think this is one of the most amazing discoveries when it comes to immune system health. This transfer factor, it's like a blessing for the mankind. And these are the proteins and peptides which are extracted from cow colostrum and chicken egg yolk, have this capacity to balance your immune system, can be used in any type of immune system type. So for example, if you have an overactive immune system, it is going to calm it down. If you have an underactive, it is going to boost it. And if you have a balanced immune system, it will be going to create and maintain the balance. So it provides a phenomenal balancing support. The second thing is it's like an immunity modulator. So it's like an immune modulator that modulates according to the immune system type. Also,
I'm not able to hear you, Shweta.
Yeah. Is it better now? Yeah. Is it better now? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
basically, these transfer factors, they are going to activate your B cells, T cells, macrophages. Also, they are going to activate your NK cell activity. That means, whenever there is a threat coming near the body, they help your body better able to recognize, respond, and remember any potential health threat. So basically, in simple words, their transfer factor molecules give a push to your immune cells so that they work properly at their optimum capacity. तो इम्यूनिटी एक ऐसी चीज है फ्रॉम सेल टू ऑर्गन सिस्टम, सेल से टिश्यू, टिश्यू से ऑर्गन से ऑर्गन सिस्टम बनता है. एंटायर एक्टिविटी ऑफ एन ऑर्गेनिज्म इज डिपेंडेंट ऑन द इम्यून सिस्टम. ये सब हमने ड्यूरिंग द पेंडेमिक वी हैव सीन हाउ मच इम्पोर्टेंस इज देयर फॉर द इम्यूनिटी. So I think, as you rightly said, supplements along with immunity balancing supplements and good diet, good exercise is something we all need, right?
Correct. Absolutely.
Perfect. So, looking ahead, what do you believe are the most pressing nutritional issues that need to be addressed on a global scale, and how can individuals contribute to the positive change?
Okay, so nutrition literacy is one thing that I find is gaining traction. मतलब काफी लोगों को समझ आ रहा है कि nutrition important है, diet, health important है. पहले तो negative connotation ही हुआ करता था, diet अच्छा पतला होना है तुझको, you don't want to lose weight. तभी diet का बात चलता था, जबकि nowadays it's nothing like that. It's about your healthy aging. So nutrition literacy is one thing. Healthy aging, the globally, if you must have noticed that people are trying very hard to ensure that they age in a healthy manner.
Yeah.
It is not just the number of years you live, but the life in those years.
Yeah. Quality of living.
Quality of living. So medical science has progressed so much that people can live life. मतलब उनका life extend हो गया है because of the medicines. But what is the quality? Is there any quality? If anyone is bedridden or if anyone's having joint pain, they're not able to walk around, do their basic chores. So there is no quality in life. So nutrition, healthy aging, and non-communicable diseases से छुटकारा or preventing non-communicable diseases are something that is of the top priority. Yes, lower socioeconomic group, this problem is higher because they don't have money, and all of the food that you can afford comes for all of the food that you can afford are very poor in nutrition. So a few takeaway things, if I can say, is reading is important. Read your labels. Now there is so much more information on, look at the per serving count, कि आपको per
Yeah.
serving में कितना है, कितना fat है इसके अंदर. What about the fiber? And look at the front and look at the back. अगर front में आपको कुछ claim है कि आपको fiber rich खाना है, पीछे देखो कि is it really so? Is fiber really high in this for them to claim that? So I understand some things you eat it for the taste of it, but you know that okay, this is my indulgence.
Yes.
But don't that मैं ये healthy चीज खा रहा हूँ या खा रही हूँ because this is healthy. Read the labels, understand that is this really healthy or is this junk? Health के नाम पे junk खा रहे हैं. That is one thing. So nutrition literacy, and secondly, there's a lot of misinformation on the internet. Anyone coming up, anyone बोल रहा है कि मैं you have to try this method. You should try this. I am a doctor. You should try this. No. Always ask the source. Where is the source for this?
Exactly.
It's important to back it up with research, and it is important to show proper research and make people understand that okay, this is wrong, this is right. So choose your source of information wisely. Secondly, aging would mean good life, a good diet, good lifestyle, having optimum nutrition in the form. So even if supplements are needed, you can supplement yourself. So healthy aging, which would also mean disease-free aging, is very important.
Yes.
And nothing is late. Start now. Eating healthy. Start now. Working out. Start now. Supplementing. Basic, कुछ नहीं तो basic vitamin, minerals का supplement ले लो. Basic protein supplement ले लो. You know, just to begin for beginners.
Yeah.
Just like we do, like we apply an extra moisturizer or sunscreen, is the same thing for our body. It's the same protection for our body.
Exactly.
And these things are really important. And non-communicable diseases, yes, prevention. Start now. Be mindful of what you eat. Be mindful of what you think. And I think that should solve for it. Rather than, you know, बहुत सारी चीजें बोलने से, 3 important point is be aware of what you eat, read and understand what you're choosing is right. Second, healthy aging के focus में, मतलब have healthy aging. Think कि मैं 60s में कैसा रहूंगा. Think about that before and craft your present like that, you know, so that you're not only non-communicable diseases, but even your life in the golden years seem good.
Yes, wonderfully explained, Shobha. Very nicely, amazing takeaway messages. So thank you very much. It was again a very enlightening and empowering session for all of us. And on this World Health Day 2024, let's promise to make the world healthier and stronger. Let's keep a focus on our immune system, which is one of the major systems in the body, very important for the overall health and well-being. So as we say for life, do life differently, do life in a positive way. And with this, we have started Immune System Revolution. Thank you very much for being here. And thank you very much for listening to this. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye-bye. Have a nice evening. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Shweta, for having me.
Thank you. Bye-bye.